Hello, hello. Hello. Oh my god, I don't know why I have Angie. Oh, is it because of my. There we go. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Stream. Today we're going to be working on. Um, we're going to be working on my webtoon that I have. It's called Paranormal Ink. I'm going to put the link in the little description thingy for y'all. Give me just a second. I have two webcomics technically, but this is Paranormal is the one that I update the most, and that I'm currently working on. But there you go. But yeah, that's my webcomic. It currently I rebooted it recently, and so it only has about like 4 episodes. Yeah, 4 episodes. Um, but we're going to be working on more today. And I kind of wanted to maybe talk a little bit about, my comic process and like how to make web comics and that sort of thing because I thought that would be fun to do if anyone was interested in that. Uh, and I thought it would make for some good content because I could talk about web comics for like, oh my god, I don't know, hours. um, Let me just I posted everything on Twitter. Oh my god, I'm so bad at promoting my streams, by the way. I'm just really bad at promoting things that I have in general. There's so many like tiny little hands. My tiny little hands have probably been in a lot of like internet things, but I'm really bad at I'm really bad at like saying like, "Oh yeah, that was me," or "Oh yeah, I did this," or that sort of thing. I'm just I'm not a marketing person whatsoever, which is a big part of uh, having an online presence, in my personal opinion, especially with having webcomics and getting commissions and all that sort of thing. I just kind of like to make the content. I don't really like marketing at it. If I could be a marketing person, if I was rich, I'd probably hire a marketing person to market my stuff for me because I hate it. I hate doing it. I uh, I don't like analytic numbers. I don't like learning algorithms. I don't like doing any of that stuff. It's just not fun for me whatsoever. Oh my god, what? Oh, I see. It was a Discord chat. This song is so groovy. Marketing is hell on earth. Yeah, I completely agree. It is hell on earth. I hate it. I despise it. It's the worst. But as you can see, I'm currently in the shading process of my webcomic. This is probably like I try to split them up into different weeks because um, if this was my full time job, oh, music is not playing. I don't know if that was intentional. No. Oh, I lowered it again too far. There is music. It's just let me see. That's so weird. Okay, you know what? We're just not gonna have music. Fuck it. I'm gonna have the sweet sound of my delicious voice be the music today because apparently what had been going on was uh, if I raise it the sound on spot if I lower the sound on Spotify, it'll stop playing through OBS. But if I up the volume, oh wait, oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Hang on, hang on, we got this. I forgot that my headphones had its own personal lowering volume. Ha ha ha. We are epic in this establishment. Epic gamers. um. So yeah, select to choose. I don't want to choose what happens to my iPad. I don't. I don't like that. I feel that's suspicious. It's suspicious and not nutritious. Okay. As I was saying, I'm in the shading process. Normally, I split my episodes because I update monthly, and the only reason I update monthly is because I work like 40 hours a week, and I can't pump out like these long ass 10 to 20 panel episodes within a week and do it weekly, especially and I mean webtoon original creators normally do about like 30 to 40 panels a week. I don't know how they do it. I think I would perish. I think I would die. I think I would just fade away into nothingness. So I tend to split up sketches for 1 week, and then my flats, and then line art for the second week, and flat colors for the third week, and then shading for the shading and final touches and like doing the bubbles. I had started doing my speech bubbles during the sketching process, which in my personal opinion is way better to do. I just forgot to do it this time. Because then, you know, you can figure out your bubble placement. I always recommend to, so for example, I can't necessarily show it, but I always recommend to when you're thumbnailing and when you're sketching the comic, always put your bubbles. Figure out your bubble placement during the sketch, not when in the last final thing, because there's a lot to do with bubble placement in speech bubbles and stuff like that. You still have to deal with composition and rule of threes, bubbly, yes, and rule of thirds and all of that stuff, including when you're doing your speech bubbles, because the eye is also, you want the eye to follow the speech bubble and then follow the drawing. That's the intention of making sure that your composition on your speech bubble is right, which was something that I didn't do for like fucking 3 or 4 years. I would just shove my speech bubbles wherever. And personally, I like the vector format better than the regular comics format, because you can be a little bit more generous when it comes to your speech bubbles, at least in my opinion. As long as your speech bubble isn't like, I don't know, fucking like, I'm gonna switch to, like, if your speech bubble isn't fucking like all the way fucking over here, or like all the way over here, and then your line is right there, you know, you should be completely fine in that sense. And I always I also color my line art, and so I do that during the shading process, because shading, I do really simple shading. I don't do anything like crazy insane. Always, I also recommend when you're doing illustration, you can kind of like play with your style a little bit more, but for webcomics, being lazy in the sense of, you know, simplifying your coloring process, simplifying your flat process, that sort of thing is going to be a huge time saver, because a huge mistake, I've done it before, I still do it, a huge mistake I've seen is people drawing each panel like they would an individual illustration. And while I really appreciate that amount of dedicated effort that a lot of artists do, it can burn you out really quickly, especially if you're doing something like a webtoon and you're updating with like 20 to 30 panels, you know, per week or per day. Work smarter, not harder, baby. Exactly. You work smarter. You work smarter and not harder. That is what we do today. So I'm hoping that I can give some tips and stuff like that. By the way, this is also going to be uploaded on my channel, my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel called Beelzebub. It used to be Deadly Arts. It's where I used to put, I used to make like PMVs and stuff like that of my OCs and that sort of thing. But I'm probably going to re-upload this video because I think it has I'm hoping it has, helpful information. And that's about it. So I found out that actually there's like a color key thing somewhere over. No, that's not it. There's like a color key option where you can actually put the color keys. I make a separate layer for my color keys. I don't know why I do this. It's way easier probably to have a color picker out, like when you're putting your colors, but I like seeing my colors right there. This is normally when I've already done my overlays and I've figured out an environment, like the environment colors, and that's when I make my color key for that specific scene. As you can tell, this one's already done, so I don't have to do much with it. And then I just move it down. There's probably like a way better way to do this and a way smarter way to do this, but that's how I do it. And then we just start with shading. Yes. And if another thing that I do is I forget who I saw to give this tip, but it was somebody who does like webtoons and stuff like that, and I really liked it. But when make separate boxes that are the panel sizes for webtoon, so like in different colors, so that way usually it's easier on vector stuff to have one panel per your little like webtoon box, like this. It's for easier viewing because it's like, it's like scrolling on a phone, as you can see. It's just easier for me to understand it, so when I'm sketching and stuff like that, I know exactly where I'm going. Thanks. I love Jack's. Oh, this face. Hang on. This one. That's actually a reference to, I think like a long time ago, I drew that like exact face in the in one of in the unrebooted version of the comic, and I was like, I have to put this in somewhere. I have to put this in somewhere again. Like, there's no way I can't. So that was the explanation for that. But that's how I do to help with my spacing and all that sort of stuff, is like to have that sort of visual guide. It helps me personally, and it made me figuring out my compositions and like how to do my pacing for vector scrolling webcomics than I had before, because I had like a huge trouble with that, especially in the beginning when I first started. I had no idea what I was doing. 99.9% of webcomics is being like, wow, I want to make a webcomic. I think that would be neat. I think that would be cool. And then you make it, and then you're like, oh my god, what the fuck, this is hard. and then you learn and you grow. There's a lot of books on webcomics or comics in general that I recommend. Anything by, I think it's Scott McSomething. Scott McSomething. It's called Making Comics. He also has a bunch of different ones that I highly recommend. He has like a bunch of different comics, or a bunch of different books about making comics and understanding comics. Yeah, exactly. I still actually haven't fully read those, but the little tiny snippets that I did get, I fell in love with. Personally. Oh my god, that is not the right layer. Oh, and name your layers. Don't be me. I don't name my layers because I'm just a gremlin and filled with evil. I'm filled with crime, and evil doing. So I don't label my layers, and I should, but I'm a stinky little man, filled with so many crimes. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's, you know, vibing on this day of our Lord. 2022. I thought it was 2021 for a hot second. I was banished into the fucking shadow realm, I guess. That is the wrong brush. I will throw my copies at you. Thank you. I have making comics, but I don't have understanding comics. That's like the only one I don't have. You will toss the copies at me at my head when I move. Yes, I am planning to move from the current state that I live in to a different state because the current state that I live in is garbage. Bonks me. Wait. Wait. Hang on. I got the ooh. Where is it? Bonk. You're bonking me. Why are you bonking me? So mean. Bonk. You could say that it's a beefy bonk. You could say that it is a beefy bonkus. Oh, I should bring the little guy back. The very important little man. Bonks you with epic comic knowledge. Exactly. There we go. We gotta have our little blorbo. It's not a stream without the little guy, without the little blorbo. Forgot what I named him. I think I named him Blorbington. I don't remember. By the way, I don't have, I think it was Blorbington. Yeah. Okay, good. It was Blorbington. I also don't have a set time for when I'm going to be ending the stream. It's just going to be ending whenever I feel like it. Because I realized that if I have an actual schedule, like if I'm like, oh, I'm going to stream from like, it's 5:30 to 7:30. When the time 7:30 rolls around, I'm like, oh my god. I'm ready for this to end. Which is like, the thing is though, is I do really enjoy streaming. I'm just... I think my brain automatically thinks it's like a work shift when it's not, and it's something that I do for fun and that I enjoy. So so that's why I'm like, oh, I should oh, I should just do it like, you know, whenever I feel like ending it is when I'm gonna end it, type deal. Anyway, how's the chat doing today? How are you doing, Lim Beans? Lima Beans? Oh my god, I almost said Ligma. Ligma Beans. I've been drafting stuff for volunteer applications and looking through for Jorb posting. Jorb? Jorbo? Oh, Jorbo time. Oh, it's so exciting. What are you planning on volunteering for? I could see you volunteering for like cat stuff. Like for the oh, you should volunteer at like a shelter and pet kitties just to practice writing up resumes and doing interviews. Oh, cool. Well, if you ever need help with that, feel free to let me know. I mean, I'm not like... I just realized I didn't draw this guy with nipples. He has no nipples. This is a no nipple zone. All my guys have no neep norps. Wait, let me see. One of them is a cat rescue. Yes! Wait. Oh, God. I don't know how to fucking draw nipples. This is why I don't draw them, because I think neep norps look weird. Look at that. It looks weird. This is like Final Fantasy 14, where no one has nipples. No neep norps. Everyone's a Ken doll. Like, damn. As a catch-up, in the last episode, this guy is a werewolf who got turned back into a human. And maybe, I don't know. Maybe being a werewolf means you lose nipples. I don't know. Probably not. That's probably not the case. I don't... he looks so weird without the nipples. It makes me think of, like, okay, that's fine. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. I don't know how to fucking draw nipples. Neep norps? Maybe I... Hang on, I'm gonna look... Don't watch me. Look at me look up a reference of a male chest. Just so I can fucking remember how nipples work. Oh my god. All these male chests are like giant men bitties on my screen. I'm so glad that I have... Can you imagine someone walking in and you're like... You just on one side of your screen, you just have a shit ton of pictures of like male biddies. Okay. Alright, I had that right. Oh my god, it just looks like he's a cat. It looks like he's a cat with like little nipple. Hi, Aza. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to stream. I'm trying to remember how to draw nipples because I don't know how. It's always... I think I got it. I think I got it right. Oh, well. The nipple. Nipples are little pink dots. Yes! Yes, I'm aware. But there are placement. It's an art of placement. The other is a whole community services place with a bunch of different departments. I'm considering helping the Boomfang and like one-time events coming up. Oh, that would sound like so much fun. Sniffs. Is that a Leem's? Yeah, that is a Leem's beans. Oh, is that another one of those, yeah, banning bots? Thank you. I appreciate it. Ew, they're data collectors? Gross. That's so nasty. Disgusting. Disgusting. We don't like that here in this household. Oh, hey yo, what's up, bro? Oh, thank you for the list, Aza. I appreciate it. I could mass ban the bots. I've only had a bot like one time so far, which is pretty nice. Pretty good. Wow. That name actually, Lena Ray sounds like an actual name that somebody would have. Damn, they getting crafty. Evelyn, there's a bot on the list called Feet. No. No. There's not. No. Come. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. There's no way. Hey. Not in yours, but in... Oh my god. I'm sorry. Bless me. Not in yours, but in the bot master feed. Oh, really? Oh, really what? Why is there a bot on the list called Feet? Oh my god. No. You DM'd me it? Oh my god. I need to see this. No. 6,000. Oh my god. You know that the person who made that bot like gets feet pics like on the daily. You know it to be true. I know it to be true. We all know this to be true. It can't be. It can't be any other explanation. For real. Oh, that's so... No. I hate that, actually. I, like, legitimately hate that. Oh my god, I sneezed on my iPad. Oh my god. So nasty. Gotta clean my screen. I have a little bit. Sudden allergies. I don't... The state hates me. Oh, right. I did. There's a tool that mass bans all bots and it takes like hours. I can imagine. Oh my god. Why did my model do that when I wiped my nose? It just went like zoop. Oh my god. Who's this boy with the nipples out? Oh, that's just an NPC character in the webcomic. After this panel, after the next one. Yeah, rando werewolf guy. Oh, maybe you would know if you read my comic. I'm kidding. I kept forgetting to link it to you, Aza. I just kept forgetting I even had one. He needs some soup. He needs some milk. He needs a blankie. If I ever had the link, yeah, that's what I just said. I just said that, like, oh, I never linked it to you. Oops. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ron. The... this is when I realized the comments on your fucking comment. I love that. Yeah! I love my readers. I love my commenters. I really enjoy. People are so kind and nice, and I just, like, I can't, I don't know, it makes me happy. It makes me happy. I got really lucky on Webtoon, and the, website promoted my comic a lot, and I have, like, 6K subs on there now, and I still can't really believe it, honestly. It's kind of surreal, for me personally. I'm never really good at, like, knowing that I am somewhat perceived on the internet in that way, because I feel so detached from it. And I feel like I have to be for my own, you know, my own personal mental health and that sort of thing. The person who said he looks good in red, I'd resonate. Yeah. I actually based Jack's color palette completely on the red jacket because I wanted him to wear a red jacket really bad. When I design characters, I have very simplistic, what is it? My PNG looks high. It's 4:20 after all. Yeah, 4:20 blaze it, baby. Let's fucking go. It's very funny because out of character, I don't smoke. I have never smoked a single weed in my whole life. I don't really care if people do it. You know, obviously it's legal in certain states and blah, 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 blah. I think it should be legalized completely, personally. It's just, I just don't like the smell. As I prepared. If I did try it, I think I would prefer, I think it's called the edibles, but I know me, and I would be like, oh, this edible ain't shit, and then I eat like 50, and pass away. I feel like I'd be that dumb fuck who'd be impatient. I'd be like, this edible ain't shit, and then eat like 50, and then fucking lose my mind. I read if Bessie prefers them too. She has little gummies and she gets so cute. Aww. I would really, like, oh my god. I would either do gummies or, like, I think the little brownie things. It's illegal in my state unless you have a marijuana license, and I have no interest in trying to get one. No! No! Asa! That's so bad! Why? It's legal in mine regardless. Yeah, I was in a state where it was legal. And it was pretty funny. I used to do, like Uber Eats. Like I used to deliver to Uber Eats, in the state that I used to live in. And I lived in one of those states that it was legal. And it was like one of the first states that was legal. I mean, it's probably obvious which state I'm talking about. But I delivered to a marijuana dispensary, and their tip, I mean, they tipped in the app too, but like another tip is they gave me a coupon for for their edibles. I thought it was really funny at the time, because I mean, how is it not? It's a coupon for edibles. Like, here's a tip. It's like the equivalent of like delivering to an alcohol store and they give you a coupon for like free vodka or whatever. But like, I honestly wouldn't recommend doing Uber Eats. Especially if you're doing it in that state area, because I'm pretty sure I So that night I ordered a small chicken bacon ranch pizza and fucked it up. And so when I had too much of the chocolate bar, once 2 servings because one did nothing, I started hyperventilating due to the paranoia and I thought I was having a heart attack because I had too much pizza. No, no. I don't think pizza gives. I mean, okay, if it's a really greasy pizza, but like, I don't think that works that way. Oh no, that's what they get you. That's what they get you when you do 1 serving and you're like, it's not doing anything, and then you take like an extra serving. That's literally the warning. I begged Lee to call an ambulance and I stressed him out so bad because I said I didn't need it and I was like, I might die. You don't go. Oh no. Oh, you poor thing. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, that's like the one thing I'm worried about is that, oh my god, that just reminded me of like when I was a kid, my mom didn't want to like explain to me that like weed exists and like drugs exist. So, and I grew up in like Los Angeles and we would be driving around and I'd be like, oh, it's so smelly. Why does it smell like a skunk? And my mom, and you know, obviously the person was smoking weed, but my mom was like, oh, a skunk died on the freeway. And I believed it because I had never seen a skunk around LA, but I believed it. And for like literally until I was like 17, I thought that weed smell was just skunks. And my mom got medical marijuana one time and she smoked in the house. And I remember coming in and complaining to my mom and being like, why does it smell like a skunk died in our house? Did a skunk die in our house? And my mom couldn't give her an explanation. Because obviously a skunk did not die in the house. Yeah, it literally wasn't until I was like 18 when I was like, oh, that's a weed. Because I was really gullible as a kid. I was like, my dad, like, this is, okay, I'm gonna tell a story. Today's story time. It's also story time Wednesday. Oh, I tried edibles for the first during a group watch for Cats 2019. Oh, and it took like 4 hours to hit for me. I also mistakenly took a higher amount than I was supposed to because it took so long and I thought it passed already. Whoopsies. No. But imagine watching Cats 2019 high. That must be like an experience. That must be just like, oh my god. I don't think I could ever recover if I watched Cats High, because, like, imagine watching Cats at all. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay, story time, yes, right. So, here's a example of how gullible I was as a kid. So, like, I took an hour before we went to the theater, but it didn't hit the whole movie. Oh, no! No, that's so sad. That's so depressing. God, you missed like a perfect opportunity. But like, when I was a kid, I caught my dad, taking, you know, the tooth fairy and stuff like that. Like you put a tooth under your pillow and the money exchange, blah, 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 blah. I caught my dad red-handed because I couldn't sleep because I was so excited to see the tooth fairy. And I caught my dad putting his hand underneath my pillow to take my tooth because he thought I was asleep. And my absolute gullible ass went to him the next morning and was like, oh, hey, did you come into my room last night and try to take my tooth? And my dad was like, what? No, I didn't do that, no. And I was like, oh my God. And instead of being like, you know, oh, my dad is a stinky liar, he totally did, the tooth fairy isn't real, my childhood is now crushed. Instead, I was like, the tooth fairy can transform into my parents because she is too small and tiny to carry the teeth. So she transforms into people's parents in order to take the teeth so then it's easier for transport. Yeah. I had a very wild and active imagination as a tiny child. You full-on fool. Yeah, I was a little fool. I also was very big on believing in Santa and that kind of stuff because I really wanted to maintain my, I don't know, aspects of childhood. Honestly, also this music is really nice. Cause I don't know. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun coming up with all sorts of theories about why this sounds like I'm in leeway, bestie. Yeah, well maybe you are. Maybe you are. God, I cannot wait for when I move. I'm really hoping that I get a room that's bigger or with better air ventilation. Because it is like a hot box in here right now. Where's Zhongli? I don't know where Zhongli is. Where's Grandpa? He's probably talking about wine. Not even the good kind of hot box. Exactly. It's not even the good kind. It's the one where I'm sweating, like... I'm sweating. And, like... And I'm uncomfortable while I'm trying to draw and I'm trying to stream. And it doesn't help that I'm kind of nervous. I always get kind of nervous when I'm on stream and I'm talking because I'm scared that I'm going to say something really dumb. Hotbox reminds me of Hot Pot and I want to buy Hot Kit so bad. Oh... That sounds really nice, actually. Evil human Schwest. Exactly. I really want, Oh, that reminds me. When I go grocery shopping tomorrow, I should get chicken breast because I really want to make, katsu chicken. There's a katsu chicken sandwich recipe, and it's not really like a sandwich. It's like onigiri, but like... But, you know, and I really, really like it. It's really, really good. I need to get sweet soy, though. I need to find it. I don't know where to find sweet soy. I fucking love sweet soy, and I can never find it. And it's so depressing. I mean, technically, I guess I could make it on my own if I just put brown sugar in it. But, like, I don't, but I just said, yeah, I didn't read the chat. I didn't read the chat until you said it. So, you know. Also, I hope this is relaxing for you guys. I really enjoy doing my draw streams because I can really just kind of like chill, relax, and chat with you guys. And I also get work done. It's stopping me from ordering food. Bonks you. Gives you a little bonk. We need to start bonking each other about ordering food. We really do. Because I need to do that too. I have a problem. I just had a really bad craving for this Pokeball. I want that. I just want that chicken bacon ranch. Pitha? What is a pitha? Do you mean pita? Like pita bread? I'm gonna sippy my water. Oh, pizza. I had pizza last week. Um, I had Papa John's because Pizza Hut has forever betrayed me. I will never have Pizza Hut again. Oh my god. It was like my favorite. Pizza Hut was like my favorite place to go. It was so good. Whenever you had extra cheese, they would give you like shit tons of cheese on it back in the day. But now it's just garbage. Now it's just, wait, hang on, I'm gonna be angry. Now it's just absolutely garbage. It's garbage. I got sick so bad when I got Pizza Hut the other day. Like, really bad. And at least with Papa John, and it's like, I also can't ask, I think it was the sauce. They changed the recipe of the sauce, and the sauce is, like, really gross now. And, like, the sauce made me sick. I got too lost in the sauce. And I can't ask for light sauce. So, I'm just, or no sauce. So I'm just, stop ordering pizza. I didn't. Excuse me. No more sauce. Says the person who's trying to order pizza right now. But yeah, I know. I do need to stop. I just had a really big craving for it. Does it make me sick? No. Listen, Pizza Hut makes me sick. Papa John's does not make me sick. Papa John's is kind to my body. Pizza Hut is not. Which is a shame, because their breadsticks are really good. Sometimes when you have a craving, you must make a sacrifice to your tum-tum. And sometimes, is it ever worth it? No, it's never worth it. But do we do it anyway? Yes. It's like the equivalent of like people eating ice cream when they're lactose intolerant. It's like you get that tiny little joy, and then you fart in the toilet forever. And then you're like, why did I do this to myself? Why? Me eating spicy buffalo dip? Oh, God. It's a sacrifice. Exactly. Like, okay, so I have this thing where I'm just randomly lactose intolerant one day out of the year. I don't know where it comes from, and it's never the same day, so it's like Russian roulette, too. I've had to swear off of so much food. I had to swear off of, like, so much different kinds of food, during certain days, when I knew it was kind of generally around, and I would always forget, and then I would always have, like, a shit ton of butter or something, and then I'm like, oh, good God, my tum-tum. I have topsy-turvy tum-tum. It's so bad. And then I remembered. And this happens every month, or it used to happen every month. It doesn't happen as much anymore since I started testosterone. 90% of my health problems came from, I believe, a hormone imbalance. So it was literally, my body was like, you're not the gender that you should be, so we're just gonna make you sick all the time. Which, you know, that's fun. It's fun. It's fine, you know. Oh yeah, so y'all are gonna have to just deal with my, whenever my head's down, that I look like I'm telepathically drawing, just because, well, it's just the way my webcam is. But A's is nice enough, in June, I should be, getting Ace's old phone. Crying because I'm uploading my last VOD to it is 8 gigabytes. Why? 8 gigabytes? Dude. No. That's so painful. How is it 8 gigabytes? Is it because of, like, the gameplay and... Oh, could it be the graphic? Like, the little animated stuff? Have that sexy tracking. Exactly. I'll have the sexy tracking. The sexy. Oh my god, imagine that my voice goes down, like, that low. And that's how I talk normally. It's, like, 3 hours long. Oh, Jesus Christ. Honestly, I would just upload it, like, before you go to bed. Even though it's not really the best upload time for YouTube. I think the best upload time for YouTube is, like, I don't know, 5 to 7. I'd be asking for your hand. Man. I'm just saying, if that happens, like, I'm definitely gonna listen, if my voice, like, goes down and I sound, like, super sexy, I'm capitalizing on it. I'm fucking capitalizing on it. I'll fucking commission someone to make me a big titty, sexy male VTuber thing, and I'm like, listen. In carriage. Speaking of, ooh. Let me show you VTuber biddies. Wait, is it that tweet? I saw it the other day. I sent it to Lee, so I might have seen it, but please send it to me anyway. Yeah. Listen, anyone who puts booba physics on male VTubers are literally gods amongst men. They're gods amongst men and should be cherished. True heroes. Thank you for your goddamn motherfucking service. That's all I gotta say about that. Actually, like, people who just draw, like, exclusively male biddies, they just draw, like, male chests with biddies, like, all the time. Thank you for your service. You are, like, you're the true heroes in this establishment, you know? Give the random NPC giant biddies. Exactly! That's all you gotta do. You just gotta give big biddies. Just absolute badonkers. The fattest tits. By the way, Pippa, I'm pretty sure, is sleeping, so she will not be giving her wisdom today. No Pippa wisdom. This is taking much longer than I normally would when I'm doing panels, but, like, whatever. I'm having fun, so I don't care. Lee is also sleeping. Oh, taking a nappy. I would take a nap after stream, but that caused me to not be able to fall asleep until, like, 4 a.m. last night, so I'm not doing that. Did I? No, I did not. Cool. Alright. Hey, Rune! What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. I was actually about to take a 5-minute break. I'm good. What about you? I'm good. I was just about to take a 5-minute break just to sip me some water and walk away for a little bit. Cool off because my room is really hot right now. But I should. Oh my god, what is this music? I don't like this music. Excuse me. Wow, look at you. Look at me, what? Taking a break? Yeah. I get bullied by the vampire. Taking a break like a good boy for once. Wow, okay. I could get bullied by the vampire while you're taking a break. Alright. Asa, don't be too mean. If you do, I don't know. I mean, you are a mod, but, like, I shall make a food. Make food. Yes. Yes. I'm not mean. You said, Rune just said you were bullying. That's rude. Yes, I will be right back. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and 5 to 10 minute break, and I'll be back. But enjoy these music. I'm off. And we're oh my goodness. Hi. We're back. Let me just catch up on the chat a little bit here. So do I. I'm sure it will. The job has me a little bit stressed because if they don't keep me over the summer, I'm not sure what I'm going to do without getting paid those 2 months. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure that they'll keep you. He returns. I return. I'm sure that you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. And if not, the summertime is always really good for, you know, little summer jobs and that sort of thing. Or you never know, you could be VTubing for your summer job. Wouldn't that be neat? Imagine. I think about, you know, I enjoy my job being in IT. Sometimes, though, I think about, you know, it would be kind of nice to work on my own schedule and be self-employed and be my own boss, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm organized enough to do that. At the moment, personally. It takes a lot of work to be self-employed like that, but at the same time, it would be really nice. Bella will be right back. I'm very hungry. Yes, go eat. Go make food. I'm just going to be vibing and drawing, so no worries. I returned. Welcome back. Welcome back, Lean Beans. Lean Beans, welcome back. We are continuing trying. Apologies if I'm a little quiet. I'm just trying to recharge. Guess who's here? Guess who's here? To give her wisdom. It's Pippa. Pippa, come here, baby. Come here. Yes. Hang on. Yes. Oh. That's her wisdom. Those are her thoughts. I hope you enjoyed her thoughts. She has so many of them. She's filled with so much wisdom. Perhaps too much wisdom. Kitty scream. Oh, hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yes. I really want, if I can figure out how to make my Be Right Back screen like a live stream that just has Pippa on it, like a cat live stream for Be Right Back, I would do it. I need to figure out how to do it. I really want to do that, like really bad. I also want to have like a Pippa cam, like up on the side, if I could get her to like stay in one place. Pippa life advice show. Exactly. Exactly. The advice from the great Dr. Pibb. Who needs therapy when there's Pippa? I'm kidding. Please go get therapy if you need it. Pippa is not a... While she is a doctor, she's not a licensed professional. She's a doctor in cuteness, which isn't really, like... you know, it's like a doctorate, but it's not, you know, something that can be used for medical practice. Pippa and Tim went to the same Kool-Aid. They did. They went to the same Kool-Aid. They went to the same Kool-Aid to learn. No, that's true. That is correct, Pippa lore. Pippa and Temmie went to the same Kool-Aid together. Roommates. Oh yeah, so for I'm gonna try and stream, I would say twice a week, just so I don't get burnt out. I think 3 times. Well, not including my collab with Aza, of course, but this is like my own personal streams. So I was thinking Wednesdays and Fridays, and then I have weekends off. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Monday would be my collab with Aza for Stardew Valley, and then Wednesday would be working on drawing and stuff like that. And then Friday, I'm going to try to stream some Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Not every Friday, of course. And it might switch between Friday and Sunday. Like, I might take a Friday off and then, like, do dating streams Sim Sunday. And then Friday will be, like, it would either be a free draw Friday, which is basically, the chat decides what I draw. Of course, there'll be rules, you know, you can't, like, make me draw, like, you know, obviously gross things, but I don't really think anybody would. But it would be... No! We're not... No! No, we're not drawing that. But, you know, if you want me to draw like a character from your favorite show or like, you know, that sort of thing, I'd be drawing that, and then I'd be posting the finished drawings on my Twitter. And I think it would just be really fun to do that together. And it would just be kind of like a meme sort of draw thing. It was either that, or we'll play Final Fantasy 14 together, and we can do my dailies together. It honestly really depends. And then, and if it's not Friday, then why you say oop? When? Probably. I mean, oh wait, I remember. Don't you do Final Fantasy 14 on Fridays or Sunday or whichever? Maybe we could just do that as like a collab instead. So like maybe some Sundays I do dating sim, and then I do dailies. Sunday. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind doing that on Sunday then. And then like, you know, if Fridays are very tentative, basically is what I'm saying. Is it's like either they will be Friday or they won't be. I'll determine that during the week, like how I feel. If I'm feeling like my stream schedules, I'm planning on having them come out on Mondays after my stream with Aza, because that's normally when I can tell that I'm like, oh my god, I'm too tired to stream right now. Like, basically is when I can tell that I'm like, oh, I'm too tired. I don't think I could stream like so much this week or so much next week, etc. Which I know isn't the greatest, having an inconsistent schedule, but I'm doing this as a hobby, so I don't really care. If I did want to be able to be full-time with my art, it would probably be streaming alongside doing my webcomic, to be honest. So I might leave my gaming stuff as collabs, and then this is going to be exclusively an art stream channel, just because I prefer gaming with friends. I'm much more enthusiastic, and my personality comes out. Yeah, they're like my benchmark for the week. Exactly. They're my benchmark for the week. And then, and I don't know. I don't really like gaming by myself when I am trying to entertain a group of people, because I get too, not wound up. I just get really excited, and then I get tired, and then I want to take a big nappy. And I don't have a lot of stamina, but I could talk about drawing and doing drawings like all day. So this is going to be exclusively an art channel. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. This is probably going to be exclusively an art channel. Wednesdays definitely going to be streaming. Fridays are tentative, but when they do come, they should be really, really fun. And then I would be doing my gaming collabs with Aza, and I think that will be fun. And I know Aza has a bunch of collabs coming up, which is like really exciting. Also, I kind of really love these tracks that are coming up right now. Low key, high key. I always hate it when I find out that I'm like, oh, I accidentally colored over the line or whatever. It always bugs me, even though, like, I'd probably be the only one who sees it. I think another thing is, sometimes with panels, in my personal opinion, sometimes done is better than perfect. Especially when you're drawing, like, 20 plus panels per week or per day or what have you. I have a bit of an excuse to be slightly more like, or slightly is like a very slightly, not like a lot, just like very slightly make it so, because I have a month when I update personally. I would really love to update more, like, but I would anytime I tried to do that, like I tried to update weekly and that sort of thing, I would just burn out within a few months, and I ended up burning out because I was trying to do that 2 months ago, and I got burnt out for 2 months. Don't burn yourself out, kids. I burnt myself out like 2 years ago because I was doing a webcomic and I was working on commercials at the same time, and then I had a third job, and I'm still recovering from that, and I can't really, or it's sort of recovering. It's like I've gotten a lot better over time, but it was really bad for a couple of years where I literally couldn't do like jack shit. I kept trying and trying to get my webcomic started back up, and I just couldn't do it, and I didn't understand why I couldn't do it, and it was burnout, baby. And also, as you age, I'm not 20 or 22 anymore. I can't just like pa-choo, pa-choo, pa-cha, pa-cha, pa-cha-wah, like in that sense. But not that it's a bad thing. I do kind of like being able to pace myself more, but that's another thing that I always like really put in with young artists, is it's like always pace yourself. Don't, if you're feeling, make sure you take your breaks, make sure you do your hand stretches. Make sure, just make sure to take care of yourself and your body, because if you don't, then you burn out and it sucks. That's Belle life advice. Life advice from Belle. I feel like most of the stream has been like advice. I am not all powering and I'm not all knowing. I'm just saying stuff that I think might help some folks. But I also could be like 100% wrong. I'm no therapist, But basically, take my advice with a pinchy of salt. I'm always a proprietor of like, make your own decision. Dance and seal, exactly. Like, just be a dance and seal. Pick your own, dance like a little seal, and if advice that you hear sounds cool, take it. If you think the advice is absolute garbage, don't take it. You're not obligated to take anybody's advice nor their criticism. That's always been my mantra. Oh my god, is that a knife bee? Is that a knife bee? Oh my god, where'd you get that emote? I love it. I adore it. Oh, I wish him to protect me and my loved ones. That is so good. That's so good. I love him. By the way, sorry if I got like too real for y'all for a hot second. I just like to talk about random things sometimes, I guess. Knife bee. I'm still thinking about Knife B. That's so good. That's such a good emote idea. Oh my god. Oh, I should make... When I get affiliate, I should make some like Knife Mothman emotes or Knife Kirby emotes. I wonder if I should switch my Knife Kirby to Knife Mothman. It's a friend stream emote. That's such a good emote. It's so good. Tell your friend that I love their emote, and I think it's very creative, and I think it's very good. I love any cute round thing with knives. It's a very good brand to have. I had it bad for a couple years after. I think it was good advice. Burnout sucks. I had it bad for a couple years after high school. Yeah, high school especially, man. Oh my god. Like, I don't know about you, but I was an AP student. So, and I got burned out in senior year, and I had like I graduated with all B's. I didn't really care at that point. And honestly, I found out once I graduated that all that work, it's like, it's really frustrating, especially when, you know, you decide to not, I couldn't really afford college. So it's kind of like, it's kind of frustrating to put in all that work. And then it's like, kind of for nothing. For 4 years, every winter break, I would animate with friends for a film festival everywhere, every year, like 14 hours a day. Oh my god. Oh no. That's so much. I never made art for myself during that time either, so I kind of lost what art meant to me. I would lose that too. That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Big hell. I've definitely felt that. Sometimes I feel like I can't draw. That's another reason why I want to do like a stream where like my friends tell me what to draw or whatever, or I just doodle, because it's like I haven't for the longest time. I'm just now starting to draw art for me again, because for the longest time when I was trying to really strive to make art, like my content, to make art, you know, being my paid job and sort of things, I always thought like, oh, well, what drawing can make me content? What drawing can get me numbers? What drawing can get me likes? I need to work on my webcomic. I need to do this. I need to do this promo photo. I need to do blah, 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 blah. And like the list continued, and I kind of lost that sense of why I liked art in the first place. We did make it to state every year and won a couple years, and I'm still also no longer in contact with those people. So like healing. That, I mean, that's really cool that you made it to state and won a couple of times. That's really neat. But I'm really glad that you're healing from that, because that really isn't healthy. And even if you're doing something that's creative and fun like that, you still need to take care of yourself. And that's not that's not good. But I definitely understand when, you know, all I was drawing was now I just draw for my own sake of it. I always try to make sure every once in a while, especially when I'm not feeling that great about my personal art, or I'm getting sad about, like, you know, numbers or whatever every so often, because I still do. It's not something that really goes away, especially when you're an artist and you share your art online. But when I do feel like that, I start just kind of doing doodles for myself, and I maybe share with a friend or something, but I don't post it online. There's and I've done that for like I would say since like 2021, and my relationship with art has like never been better in that sense. Now I draw for, even when I'm drawing stuff that's like, you know, that's for work or that kind of thing, it doesn't feel like so much of a drag anymore. It's starting to feel like actually fun, because I take time to do art for myself and only for myself. And that's something that I always recommend and, oh my god, excuse me, and support. Sorry, I had a poke bowl. It was so good. Hell yes, self-care. Yes, we are about self-care in this establishment. In this establishment, we're all about self-care and doing your best to take care of yourself, because yourself is important. The only thing that you got is you, in that sense. God, my nose is like so itchy. I don't know why. There's also probably, there's this that you can use to color in your line art, but for some reason, this brush doesn't want to fully color in these, and I'm not really sure why. Actually, let me see. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't do that. So it's just easier for me to color it in myself. Oh, it's on -1 area scaling? Hang on. Oh, what should it be on? Should it be on, I'm not really sure what it should be on. Should it be on 0? 0, okay. Let me see. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god, you saved my life! Holy shit! Oh my god. That fixed it. Thank you, God bless! Oh, this is so epic poggers. Oh my god. And then I just have to, like, fix little details. Oh my god. This is gonna make it so much faster. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh, that is so epic. That is so epic. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That must have been why it was doing weird stuff when I was trying to fill things. Hooray for efficiency. Yes, we love efficiency in this house. Oops. Yeah, this update has 19 panels. Whew. Whew. 19 panels. Whew. So many. All right, we're gonna do one more panel, and then we're gonna end the stream for today. Because I'm trying to do at least 4 panels a day to complete it, and then over the weekend I will be putting the little, oh my god, the speech bubbles and stuff like that. I do plan on streaming my webcomic more. Once again, I'll put the link in the little description. I'll put the link in chat. That is not the link. And you can go ahead and read or sub if you haven't. And it'll update once a month, usually towards the end of the month. I hadn't updated for March and April because reasons. Mostly just because I got kind of lazy. And that's about it. But in terms of streaming my comic, unless it's something like really spoilery that I want readers to be surprised about, I'll be streaming my webcomic the most often. Otherwise, it'll be commissions, and then of course, you know, free draw Friday, if which will probably be like every other week. Oh my god, excuse me. Yeah, it'll probably be every other week, so I could take a break every Friday. Every other Friday, I mean. So yeah, we're gonna finish up this panel. Marouche. I kind of also want to take the opportunity with these streams. Once I've linked my Twitch to my webcomic, and I'm hoping some of my readers see my profile more. I'll probably make a post about it when I do post the update. Marouche, my beloved. Exactly, me too. But I'm hoping that these streams also come, like, you know, people can ask me questions, and like I'll answer about like webtoon stuff, or if they want like plot relevant things or character stuff. Obviously, spoiler free, of course. There's some questions that I can't answer, but you know, things like that I thought would be kind of fun to do. So that's why I decided to link my webtoon to my Twitch, to kind of bring both of my communities together, my small communities, in that sense, because I feel like I kind of hide a little bit too much when it comes to my webcomic. A lot of it is due to my nerves. I'm always not necessarily, I guess it's nervous showing. I always love talking about my OCs and stuff like that. I mean, my friends know, but I always just get kind of nervous whenever I promote it. It's kind of like, you know, that sudden fear of being perceived, and like knowing that you might possibly have fans. I'm very nervous about stuff like that. Mostly just because I feel like there's a lot of responsibility with being a content creator in that sense, and sometimes I feel that amount of pressure, and so that's why sometimes I kind of like to keep like in the shadows and not really interact with like my audience that much. But I do want to try actually interacting with my audience and like talking to them and stuff like that. Yeah, the fear of being perceived, exactly. I just don't want to create a parasocial relationship with my audience. That's my main concern, is I just don't want anybody to create that sort of parasocial behavior, especially if that person is younger than me. I am an adult. I'm 26. And like, and while I hope there's nobody under the age of 18 who reads my comic, not because it's just there are some mature themes like blood and stuff like that I don't really think is suitable for kids. But I'm sure, you know, somebody is gonna read it who's younger, and I want to show a good example in that sense. But the big concern is parasocial relationships. I find that people tend to be a bit too careless with that, and it's in the sense of just I've seen just so many events where, you know, the parasocial event relationships got like way too far, and, you know, etc. I don't really think I feel like I'm over explaining myself, but that's like a huge boundary that I want to have with my readers and with my viewers, is that I am a person behind this little cat VTuber avatar, you know, and I want to maintain my privacy and keep my privacy, and you know, while I portray a character, I don't want people to get overly attached, essentially, which I know is like a hard thing to ask. But I just really like talking about my comic, and I really like helping people about comics and talking about comics. So that's why I decided to do that. But yes, this is Marouge, my beloved. My beloved. I love her so much. Marouge is the second protagonist of my webcomic. So I like to say that my webcomic has dual antagonists, because I like... I don't feel, while Jack is, the comic is in Jack's perspective, Jack and Marouge are kind of like, I say, at the same level of character in the sense of protagonist. I try to think of ways to keep them both in the spotlight, and that's why I rebooted the comic, because I felt like, there's a lot of reasons why I rebooted the comic, but one of the other reasons was I felt like Marouge was kind of like not in the spotlight as much, and I really like her character a lot. And so like the season 1 of the webtoon is going to be more Marouge centered. 2 of them, do not separate them, exactly. Marouge is going to be like the main the main plot of season 1 kind of centers around Marouge, but there's like sort of setups to season 2, and then season 2 is going to be like more Jack's thing. And Jack's story, necessarily. It's still going to be both of their stories, but you know what I mean. You know how like, I like to give an example how like, you know how like Teen Titans had like, seasons centered around, certain characters of the team. So like season 1 was Robin, season 2 was Cyborg, season 3 was Beast Boy, season 4 was Raven, and then season 5 was Beast Boy again. I don't know why we didn't get a Starfire season. I feel like we should have. I feel like we were supposed to, but then the show got canceled, and I will forever be upset about that. And like, please just bring Teen Titans back, Cartoon Network. Please, for the love of God, just bring it back, please, please, please. I'm on my little hands and knees. I beg of thee. It's all I want in this little world. In this gay little world. Just to see fucking... I mean, Teen Titans Go is okay. It's not bad. Arcs, volumes, exactly. When it first aired, I thought Teen Titans Go was absolute trash. I was super pissed off about it. Because, like... I think a lot of it just had to do with the fact that, like, I still just really wanted the original back, because I've been a huge fan of Teen Titans ever since I was a little kid, and I just really wanted the show back. I didn't want this comedy skit series that was geared toward younger kids, but then at the same time, like, I was 18 at the time, I think, yeah, like 17 or 18. So it was kind of selfish of me to sort of be like, yeah, no, this show that was originally created for children when I was a child should go back to being the way it was when I was a child, instead of trying to reach a new generation of children and target towards children. It should target toward me, which is dumb. While I do think that there should be more, I do think that like animation should, when in terms if you're making a show for like kids, I feel like it's nice when they kind of make the show too for like adults, in the sense that like adults can enjoy it with their kids and be just as much of a fan as the kid, in that sense. But it's not required, and some shows just need to be dumb and stupid and have fart jokes in them for kids. Like, just let kids have their silly little show. And also some of the jokes in Teen Titans Go are really funny. I gotta say, some of the jokes are really fucking good. I still think about the one that's like, what is it? Oh yeah. It's the one where they go into the Batcave while Robin's taking care of the Batcave or whatever. And in the background, you see a fucking urn that says Jason Todd with the crowbar. It's like... Or like the fact that Batman, like, is just kind of always hanging out with Commissioner Gordon, and they go on like these kind of friend dates. Like all the time, whenever they show Batman in the series, he's like out fishing with Gordon or like going to dinner with Gordon. I just think it's really funny. Basically, most of the jokes about the Batman comic series I think are really, really good. And the Teen Titans Go movie wasn't bad. Do I still wish for the original Teen Titans to come back? Of course I do. But, you know, I mean, Young Justice came back on a different platform, so maybe. Which I still haven't watched any of Young Justice after season 2. Season 2 burned me so fucking bad. Kudos, and I heard that Young Justice, like season 3, etc., has gotten like really, really good and stuff like that. But like, season 2 was just ooh, and a lot of season 2. The reason why season 2 was so bad was because of Cartoon Network being just absolute garbage and treating the show like dirt, because they were like, oh, you need to make more characters for toy sales, and like, and the thing is though, is like Young Justice had the perfect group in season 1 of like 5 characters. You didn't really need any more heroes. Like, you could have just had 5 characters and like not done the time skip and that sort of thing. But like Cartoon Network was like, no, we need more toys. And then they did My Girl Batgirl so dirty and had her in, like, I was so excited to see her, and then she was in like one scene and spoke like twice because there was too many goddamn fucking characters. I'm getting passionate about comics again. I'm too passionate about comics and television shows. I'm passionate about a lot of things. I'm passionate about, I get like, I forget what they're called, like, it's just like really dumb things that I get like, that I just get like that I just get like, that, you know, you have no right to be like this passionate and this angry about, in the sense, but like in a funny angry way, like not like I'm actually angry. And Young Justice is one of them. The treatment of Batgirl in any type of comics medium that's outside of comics is another one. Like any sort of adaptation with Batgirl in it, it's either she's like secretly like into Bruce in some way, which is gross. She's a college student and Bruce Wayne is like 40 usually, so fucking nasty. And then and like she probably knew like Batman as like a teenager or whatever, like gross. Or it's like, or it's just like they only put her in like the hashtag girl boss girl power episodes, and it's like Disney superhero girls is the only exception. I will say, Disney superhero girls, yeah, it had like a lot of like, ooh, girl power, but at the very least, like, all of them had separate personalities, and they weren't just like, I am the girl version of the male superhero. Look at me. And that was like their personality. That was it. I'm the girl version. Yeah, the one that I'm referring to that was like, so like Bruce Timm, who was the creator of Batman the Animated Series, still a very, very good show, was a huge person who really liked shipping Barbara Gordon, who is Batgirl, with Bruce, who's Batman, all the time. Like, in the original canon, Batman Beyond, she had like a fling with Bruce and stuff like that. She ended up marrying somebody else in the future, but like she was into him and they dated. And canonically in the story, she dated fucking Dick Grayson. She dated him, broke up with him, and basically decided to date his dad. That's so fucking weird. Like, that's so fucking weird. It's so gross, dude. Like, what the fuck? Can you imagine you're dating somebody and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we need to break up. And then they break up and then, like, you know, no, I'm not kidding. Like, they did a whole episode where Robin leaves, like, the Batman team and stuff like that, right? And so he's gone for, like, a couple seasons and then they bring in Tim Drake. But during that time, like, they imply, the thing is though, in the show they didn't say it, but in Batman Beyond they said it, that Barbara, like, kind of sort of probably around the time, or maybe when she was like a little bit older, like a year later, like Batman and her dated. And I was like, what? Oh god, I was like, what are you kidding me? That's so fucking nasty. Like, that's so gross. And then in The Killing Joke, so The Killing Joke was an adaptation of the Alan Moore comic, or whatever the fuck his name is. Killing Joke is really good, but the comic artist guy sucks. So that's all I know. But regardless, in The Killing Joke, in the adaptation, they were like, oh, we're gonna have, you know, we're going to explore more about Barbara and her feelings because she was shot by the Joker and paralyzed, blah, blah, blah. And instead what they did, instead of it being like an actual character thing, it was Barbara had the hots for Batman and Batman was like, no. And then they fucking made out and fucking banged on top of a skyscraper, and then Batman acted like nothing happened. She got upset about it, and then she's all sad, and then she gets shot by the Joker. That was it. That was it. I hated it. It was so bad. It's so bad. At least most of the comic community also agreed that it was stupid and dumb and just bad. And like, oh, my ex showed me that one. I hated it. Yep. It's so, like, and the fact that they brought Kevin Conroy and, oh my god. The voice actor for the Joker is, like, really popular. He played Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill. They brought Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy back to do this movie, too, which is, like, really cool. And then they fucking had that stupid subplot in there that was absolute garbage when they could have just adapted the comic. Like, they could have just adapted the comic, and if they wanted to have Barbara to have more of a role, because, yeah, her getting shot by the Joker is, like, in the comic, it's just kind of like, oh, yeah, she got shot, that kind of sucks. And that, like, that's about it. Like, it's not the main focus, because the reason why she gets shot in the comic is because the Joker wants to prove to Batman that if anybody has one bad day, they can go into, you know, they can snap. And he wanted Gordon to have his one bad day so that Gordon snaps. So that's why he shoots Barbara, and it also implies not so nice things, which is also gross. And but Gordon doesn't snap, which proves against, like, Joker's theory and stuff like that there are people who can persevere. And yes, it was shitty what happened to the Joker, because there was, like, a whole backstory with him and stuff like that, and he did have one bad day, and that caused him. But the thing is, though, is it doesn't justify any of his actions after he had his one bad day. was essentially my interpretation of what the comic was trying to say. But, and, like, I don't know. They could have had it where it was both Barbara and Gordon, instead of Barbara just being a injured femme fatale, you know, injured female character. I cringe remembering the other things surrounding that the Joker revealed to Gordon what he did. Yep. Yeah, it's really gross. It's heavily implied in the comic as well, but it's just kind of like, it's very obvious it was written in a, you know, male, you know, female character gets hurt to hurt the male character, which is gross and really tropey. And I don't know, maybe if they wanted, they could have just had it where it was like, oh, I wanted to see if both of them could snap. And then they put out the fucking really gross, disgusting shit out of it. You know? Something like that. I don't know, man. Like, they could have changed it in that way. Because, I mean, it's Alan Moore. Alan Moore's stinky. So it's not really that big of a deal if you change some of his source material. Like, I don't really think anyone's gonna get mad except for, like, the comic purists, but honestly, I don't really think it's that big of a deal if you make them mad. Anyway, I should be drawing. I shouldn't be ranting about Batman. But I will forever. I like Batman, but I like the sidekicks more than, I'm lurking and can't hear you. Oh, you can't hear me? Are you muted? Oh, thank you, Asa. Thanks, Asa. I couldn't hear you for a moment because volume. Oh, understandable. I was just talking about Batman. And then I'm a huge nerd for Batman. It's more I'm a huge nerd for Batman's sidekicks than I am for Batman, actually. I like Bruce, but people a lot of the time I feel like characterize him in a way that's kind of dumb. At least in my opinion. In the sense of, like, you know, they just want, like, oh, this badass renegade man who doesn't play by the rules and blah blah blah. Which, yeah, there is a big part of Batman, but another thing is, like, you know, he is supposed to be kind-hearted. He's not supposed to be, like, that was, like, the one thing. I know that they did that a lot in the animated series, mostly because they couldn't really show the hero, like, killing people. But I really like that the inadvertent thing of that is if somebody did perish, like if a villain, like, fell off a cliff or something like that, normally it wasn't really his fault. Marouge calling to tell you you are epic. Exactly. This is Marouge calling to tell you that you're epic. This is a groove. Marouge is a really nice name. It's fun to say. Yes! I love it. Actually, okay, I have a funny story about Marouge. So, the reason why Marouge is the name the way she is Marouge is actually... it's actually the name of a Neopet I used to have. when I was like 12, or like, I don't know, when I was like 15 or 16, I was really into Neopets, and I made this like Kachik, and I really wanted to name the Kachik Morg because I was like an emo kid, and like super into goth stuff at the time. And I mean, I'm still technically into goth stuff that kind of never left. But basically, I named, but the name Morg was taken. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to switch the words and made it Marouge. And that's how I got the name. Actually, most of my OCs, like, at least a good chunk of them, at least from Paranormal Inc., were actually originally Neopets that I had. Jack was a glowing Psy Bunny that I had named Bunbury. And I had Bunbury be the last name of... That's Jack's last name, is Bunbury. And, like... Handshake having current OCs, having ties to childhood OCs. Exactly. I don't think there's anybody who, like, who isn't that, you know? Who doesn't have OCs that were from childhood, is what I was saying. I have, like, a ton of OCs that aren't from Paranormal Inc. that I just have shelved. Neopets AU, I need it so bad. Well, if you really need it that bad, then on Friday, you could request me to draw it. And I will. Your dreams can be realized on Friday for the free draw stream. Mochi Monsters. I never played Mochi Monsters. I was a Neopets kid. And I probably would have been a Club Penguin kid if my parents paid for the subscription, but they didn't. I still think about that Club Penguin string scrawl all the time. I'm taking myself off your mod group. Goodbye. Carry on, my wayward son. Don't leave me. No. But, like, I still think about that Club Penguin screenshot where it's like, oh, you're being 911. Oh, you're being murdered? That's illegal. People can't do that. It's so funny. Also, my model keeps freaking out because I keep itching my nose. So the calibration is like, what is happening? Oh god. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely have to end this stream. We're definitely gonna have to end the stream once I finish this panel. Come on, let's go. Let's see how fast I can go. What are you in a rush for again? My, my iPad is at 10%. That I had a streamer meeting. No, you're okay. We're trying to speed finish this draw because my iPad is dying. And, so I can't go and charge it because I need it plugged into my computer in order for it to share me drawing to you guys. And for some reason, when I plug it into my computer, it does not want to charge. I do not know why. Maybe because it just hates me. What was... That was me itching my nose! I was itching my nose! My nose is itchy! Leave me alone! When I itch my nose, my webcam calibration, like, look. Oh, wait, it didn't do it. There it goes. The advantage of PNG. I could just, like, look like I'm glitching, like in... Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I did that, but, like, it was like a... It was like a, hang on, I'm trying to get it. Come on, do it, yeah! Wave your hand in front of your camera. I did. Oh. Going FMS style. I was thinking more like Doki Doki Literature Club. God, there was a jump scare in Doki Doki that like scared the shit out of me. I love art streams. Wish I could do some more often, but inspiration is rare for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's why I decided for every other Friday I'm going to be doing a, my chat chooses what I draw. And I probably do like 2 or 3 drawings. Oh god, oh fuck, I forgot to save. Oh god. I did it. I saved. Don't worry, you guys. We're safe. Deletes your chat. Hey! Come on now. For a widow pun, I'm just being punny. I'm just being punny. Come on. Oh my god. That laugh. I can't. Yeah. Deletes your channel. That's really funny, but my VTuber glitched right when you said deletes your channel. Just like fucking. Belle's laugh is precious always. Aw, thank you. We did it! We did it, lads. And now I disconnect it, and then I go in charge. Thank you, Marouche, for your encouragement. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Well. Oh, half body revealed. I have legs. Hang on. I'll show you. See? I got legs. I got leggies. They're just not rigged, so I don't really show them a lot. Yeah, I have leggies. Look. See? Leggies. I just haven't rigged it, so I don't really show it a lot. My thighs, yeah. I got thighs for days, baby. I need to make a just chatting screen. I don't really know how to switch between different screens. So you just have to see me awkwardly set it up. I'm sure I could bother Aza and be like, show me how to do it, Aza. Knife curvy or else. I'm sure it has something to do with just like having different you can make scenes in OBS. Yeah, I think that's what it is I need to make a scene and then switch between them. Oh, I just saw the scenes thing. Oh. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, I'll go and mess with that and do that later so I can have a just chatting screen. You think you should have a just chatting screen. I said scream for some reason and not stream, and I don't know why. Chat up here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my little chat is so sad. It's sneefy. Where? Oh, I wanted to show my background. I don't know. Oh, it's background assist. That's not the right one. No. There. Just for the time being. Oh, fuck. Oh. Sorry, chat. You guys faded away for a second there. The feet bot is... No! No way! No fucking way! The feet bot? Oh, you banned feet! Wait, hang on! You banished the feet! These feet... They're gone. They're dead. There's no more feet. We can't have feet anymore. No feet. No butts. No boobs. Just feet. No feet. Oh my god. That is so fucking funny. Holy shit. The random feet pixel. Yeah. The random feet. Listen. Oh. Don't look at it. Don't look at my mistakes. Don't look at my sins. How could you look at my sin like that? My mistakeys. My little mistakey. Oh, what the heck? Why is my VTuber thing so fucking big? There we go. I was like, what the hell? Why is it so big? That's much better. That makes my model look less... Whoa, what is going on there? I sure don't know. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it did that. Oh well. You need an executive producer. Yeah. I probably do, honestly. I probably do. Bum 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba. Okay. Oh, my blurbo is so big on my head. I need viewers. You'll get there, Rune. I'm sure of it. If it makes you feel any better, 90% of my viewers are actually 100% of my viewers are my friends who I strong-handled into watching me. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh my god! I've been streaming for 2.5 hours? What the fuck? I've been having so much fun, I didn't even realize. Well, I should probably rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. Yeah, damn, I know. So many. This is like the longest that I've gone. But I am definitely sweating in my room. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thank you for watching me draw. Thank you for seeing me glitch around. And I will see you guys next time. So Friday will be the you make me draw whatever stream. I wish I could stream longer than 2 hours, but I can't. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good night if you sleep. Oh, I'm probably not going to sleep. It's like 8 p.m. here. But it's time for rest. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Remember that Knife Kirby loves you and that Mothman loves you. I am queuing Neopets AU of yours. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Good night. Bye.